The 5 money habits that changed my life forever. I wasn't broke, but I was broken financially. I made decent money, but every month ended the same. Overdraft fees, stress, and the sinking feeling of where did it all go? I thought more income would solve it. It didn't. The real problem? My habits, not my paycheck. It took a financial wake-up call to realize you don't need more money, you need better money habits. Once I changed the way I thought, spent, and saved, everything shifted. These 5 habits didn't just improve my finances, they completely transformed my life. If you're ready to take control of your money, instead of letting it control you, this is where it starts. Paying myself first. Before rent, bills, or even groceries, I started paying my future self. Instead of saving what was left at the end of the month, which was usually nothing, I flipped the script. The day I got paid, a portion went straight into savings and investments, automatically. It was uncomfortable at first, but then I adjusted. I found ways to live on less, and I realized I didn't need as much as I thought. Over time, that automatic saving became one of the most empowering things I'd ever done. Lesson: you can't build wealth if you treat savings like an afterthought. Pay yourself like a bill. Tracking every dollar. For years, I avoided budgeting because I thought it was restrictive. I didn't want to feel like I was on a leash, but I finally tried it. Not to punish myself, but to get clarity. And the clarity was shocking. I found hundreds of dollars leaking through coffee runs, late-night takeout, subscriptions I forgot I had. Once I saw where my money was going, I could direct it with purpose. I wasn't budgeting for survival, I was budgeting for freedom. Lesson: you can't improve what you don't measure. Track your spending and reclaim your control. Delaying gratification. Impulse buying was my kryptonite. If I wanted something, I convinced myself I deserved it. But what I really deserved was peace of mind, not another gadget or pair of shoes. So I started practicing a 48-hour rule. I wait 2 days before making any non-essential purchase. That small buffer gives me time to think, and most of the time, the urge passes. The more I waited, the less I bought, and the more I saved, the better I slept. Lesson: waiting is a form of wealth building. What you don't buy is just as powerful as what you do. Investing early, even if it was small. I used to think I needed thousands of dollars to start investing. That myth cost me years. One day I just started with $50. I set up recurring contributions to a low-cost index fund. It felt insignificant at first, until months passed, then years. Watching that balance grow, without me doing anything, was addicting in the best way. Compound interest is slow magic, but once it starts working, it doesn't stop. Lesson: time is more important than the amount. Start small, start now. Learning to say no. This was the hardest and most liberating habit. I used to say yes to everything. Dinners I couldn't afford, trips I didn't want to take, loans I shouldn't have given. I was living for other people's approval, not my own stability. Saying no felt selfish at first, but it was actually an act of self-respect. The more I said no to things that didn't align with my values, the more room I had for the things that did. Lesson: every no to something meaningless is a yes to something better. Final thoughts. Money habits aren't about restriction, they're about liberation. These 5 changes didn't just improve my finances, they gave me a sense of control, confidence, and calm I never thought I'd have. If you feel stuck, don't wait for a windfall. Start with one small habit. One good decision repeated daily can change your life. It changed mine. Final thoughts. Money habits aren't about restriction. They're about liberation. These 5 changes didn't just improve my bank balance. They gave me a sense of control, confidence, and calm I never thought I'd have. If you feel stuck, don't wait for a windfall. Start with one small habit. One good decision repeated daily can truly change your life. It changed mine. What about you? Have you adopted any money habits that changed your life? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Want more tips on building real financial freedom? Subscribe for weekly insights, mindset shifts, and strategies that actually work. Let's grow together, one smart habit at a time.